Hey guys, it's Raptor, and welcome back to World of Tanks. Today, I have another one of my very own replays, this time in my M41 Walker Bulldog. As you can see, I am using the 10-shot autoloader. I don't have the top engine, I don't have the top radio, and I don't have the top turret on this tank yet. But I did have a really nice game, and I decided I would show it off to you all. So, here in the beginning, I decided to come up here and hide in that bush up on top of this little hill here. And I see the T-49 down there in the little, the ditch or gully, whatever you want to call it. And he spots that WZ-120, although I can't see him. I do see him on my mini-map. Just gonna sit here and wait and see what happens. I noticed the Type 4 over on my right, and I noticed the Comet. Now here, I'm gonna try and get a shot. Yeah, try and get a shot on that Comet, but it's just not gonna happen. So I back up into the bush again, and wait. And I spot that T-69, and I notice that the WZ-120 has pulled up, and right now I'm alerting the team that we're going to get flanked because we left the entire 1-2 line open. And so the WZ-120 is pushing in on our T-49, so I start putting some shots into him, trying to help our T-49 out as much as I can. I do bounce 2 shots, and I do take a shot from the Canaverin right there. And the enemy T-49 comes in and finishes our own off. And I see the WZ-120 aiming at me, so I pull back, and I wait, and he fires, so I wait a little bit longer to make sure I'm unspotted, pull back, and I see him going under, and then I wait, and I see the T-69, I start firing at him, then I see the T-49 aiming at me, so I put a shot at him, then I back up again, and he barely misses me, just hits me with the splash damage on those large caliber high explosive shells that he's firing. I see the Canaverin again, I pull back, make sure I'm not spotted, pull out again. I think about putting a shot into him, and then I see the Conway, so I put a shot into him instead. Now I'm reloading, and I accidentally run into that M103. I tell him I'm sorry for that. And I go around here on the other side of this hill. I do spot the Canaverin again, although he does spot me as well. And I also see the SP1C coming up from where he was a minute ago. And so I decided to sit here and put some shots into him. So I get one, got a nice high roll there. I missed the second one. I hit him with the third, and I just start to put shot after shot into him. Now he is firing high explosive, which I was not expecting. But either way, it's alright. He's not going to kill me, although he did get a higher damage roll on that second high explosive shell that he put in. So that's my first kill of the game. I've already done 1600 damage, and I decided to go for another reload. And here I saw the Jagdtiger, and I figured while I was reloading I would relocate, see if I could maybe come and kill this Jagdtiger here. Now I could have pushed over the hill, but I thought better of it. I did not want to get shot by a Jagdtiger and a WZ-111. So I'm reloaded now, and I come up here. I notice that the Jagdtiger is already fired, and I see the WZ-111 fire what looked like high explosive into our KV-4 there. So right here is where I decide it's not worth it, so I go ahead and turn around and head back the way I came. And I notice right about here that there's a T-69 that's pushing into our base. or has pushed into our base, I should say. So I start heading back to go and try and deal with him. And I see he's on very low health indeed. And so right here, make a decision, even though the Canaveran's over there, to go ahead and push across this open area. And I figured the Canaveran would be busy with the IS-3 or the T-30. Apparently he wasn't, and he saw me, so he shot me for the second time this game. And I miracle bounced the Cheery, and then I go around the corner, put a shot into the T-69 and kill him. I shoot at the Cheery to try and get him to back up around that rock. I somewhat succeed as I get down in this low spot right here. Try and use my gun depression to get some good shots into him. I go around and I ask the team to shoot at him, and it looks like our artillery hits him for a good 806 damage right there. So I go ahead and pick up that last 94 damage on him, picking up the kill. Now here I kind of go on a wild goose chase, looking for that French artillery piece on the enemy team. Now, I made a mistake here. What I should have done was, instead of turning right here and taking the shortcut to the enemy base, thinking that he would still be at the enemy base, I should have gone straight and checked the AB-12 area, which is where I believe he was hiding at the time. I spot the T-32, I don't stop as I am still reloading, and I don't want to take a shot from him, so I use as much cover as I can. And right here, he misses a shot at me. Got really lucky there. And then the artillery takes a shot, and he misses as well. Got really lucky. So now it looks like I'm clear from the T-34. And I go ahead and push around over here where I remember artillery normally sits. But what I should have known, seeing as I do play French artillery myself, is that they don't normally stay in one place the entire match. I should have known that, and I should have figured that he would have been over there at that AB-12 line area. I didn't, however, so I kind of went on a wild goose chase here, just driving all the way around the map. Now here I almost flipped myself over. I got really lucky yet again, and my tank flipped itself back over. And I find the T-32, and I start using this little hill here as cover from artillery. And I wait, and the T-32 is unspotted, so I figure he can't see me either. So I go around this side, and I spot him, and I see that he's not pointing his gun at me, so I go ahead and come around the corner, start putting some shots into him. And our artillery hits him, and I pick up the last damage on him, picking up that kill as well. So at this point I've got 4 kills. I've done 2100 damage. That is 1200 damage over the average, as you can see in the top right hand corner. I do have a mod that tells me what the average damage per tank is, so I can try and beat that each game. And so now I go around and I check all the places that I should have checked the first time. But all you can do is try. So I go around here and I check all these trees. Still looking for that artillery piece. And seeing as I know already that he is not anywhere near their base, I figured he has gone somewhere near ours. And again, right here, I do something stupid. I almost put my tank into that little lake sunk down in there. That would have not been good. Not been good at all. So I go ahead and I push around back to our base, and I asked the team there, just in case one of them found him, if I could have the artillery. And you can see the IS-3 wondering where the heck he went. And I decide right here to check over in this area right here, because I remember I had seen before that some artillery would hide down in here when they were running away, and there he is. So I missed the first shot, trying not to get hit, missed the second shot. He fires, he misses me by a country mile. I missed the third shot, and I bounced the fourth one, but now I start getting him. And there we go. So that was the game, and I hope you enjoyed. Now let's take a quick look at the post-game stats. Alright, as you can see, it was an ace tanker game. I got the bruiser medals, duelist medal, fighter medal, fire for effect medal, got almost 30,000 credits, 3,200 XP, and if we go to the team score, you can see I was third on damage, first on XP and kills. I fired 30 shots, I hit 23, out of those 19 penetrated. I did 2,549 damage. I spotted 2 vehicles, got 873 assistance damage. I traveled 6.6 kilometers, and I made 15,000 credits without a premium account. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one.